I have a sweetheart called Archie who is an absolute darling, and I feel serious about him, although he'll never replace my dear departed Sam. Anyway, I hope you're all happy now you're back in our old stomping ground of Eastbourne. But I will miss you, and I can't wait to see you when I visit the family. I hope you like the present. Much love, Margaret.
May 28th, 1948. I'm back in Eastbourne after spending some years nursing in London, where I trained during the war. I was in the same lodgings as my best friend Margaret, who I have known ever since childhood, and who sent me this journal. Surprisingly, Eastbourne was badly bombed during the war, and I lost my beloved parents and younger sister Elizabeth, so a few years I had avoided it. But over time I missed the downland walks and the sea where I had happy family times. So when Mary, another friend from school, wrote a vacancy in a local nursing agency and a room for her to rent, I decided, if accepted, to return. I'm glad to be here, and I've made some more friends.
Perfect.
Yes, isn't it? We haven't done this for ages.
No, there's always at least one of us working.
All work and no play, mate.
I think you have your fair share of play, Mary.
What's that supposed to mean? Just because I have a bit of fun?
Yes, and a change of boyfriends, or rather boyfriend, every day of the week.
How many are there at the moment?
Just one, as it happens. I'm in love.
Oh, what a surprise! So who is it this time?
His name's Peter, and he's just perfect.
More perfect than Timmy? Or William, or Philip, or James?
Or Walter, or Thomas,
Or George. Oh, there's a George and a Stanley, and...
Stop it! I hope you don't all go on like this if you meet him. They're all just boys, and I only flirted a little. He's truly the one, I tell you. He's mature and masterful, and he's just
perfect. Oh, dum-dum-de-dum.
I don't tease you all about your romances.
What romances? Yeah, what romances?
Jennifer has one. I saw you at the dance. I haven't seen him around before. What's his name?
Clark. I haven't known him for long, but he's really nice, and I really like him.
Not as nice as Peter.
I'd never be allowed to do what you do. My parents make sure I'm in by 10 o'clock, unless it's a special occasion, and I'm 22.
My parents are strict as well, and it's so unfair. Rita was allowed much more freedom than I am from a much younger age. I seem to remember she was out until all hours and she was still in her teens. I had to be in by 10 on weekdays and midnight on dance night.
I first started going to the pier and meeting boys, and sometimes you were lucky enough to meet a boy and he had a car, a very old car, and we used to all assemble down near the tram sheds in Eastbourne because that's where we did our courting. But it would have been quite early in the evenings. It wasn't your 1 o'clock or your 2 o'clock, because most of us would have had to have been home by midnight at the very latest if you were lucky.